almost there. Just through this path and it should be within our sights. And it feels so weird to be back. I haven't been here in years. Not since who died? You know that it's been years since you have been there, but that was only because of logic. Well, logic and the fact that it was quite literally a lifetime ago for you. What a strange world. Does this place look familiar to you, Jack? It looks quite similar to the photos you showed me of us, but otherwise no. I figured as much. Wait, I missed something? Okay, no I didn't. But I'm sure that once we get to the house, you'll start to remember. You'll see. You wish you were as hopeful as her. Here we are. It hasn't changed pretty much at all since the last time. I am glad. I still like this like it used to be. Jack? Yes? Does this remind you of anything? I guess we say yes. Yes, I remember living here with my parents. You do? You remember your family? Oh yeah, it's starting to come back to me. It's wonderful. Tell me about them. Well, like you know, Mom was beautiful, golden hair and blue eyes. She loved to wear blue. Dad, on the other hand, he was a gardener and dressed like one most of the time. He taught me a lot of what he knew to me when I was a kid. What about your brothers? My brothers? Yeah, your brothers. What about them? What do you remember of them? Alright, yes, my brothers. My older brother, he got Mom's eyes and hairs. A real pretty boy. The younger brother, he and I look similar, I'd say. More of a mixture of our parents. Is something wrong? I think we're lying. You don't have an older brother. None of the three look inherited. Both your mother's hair and eyes. Oops. Jack, please don't lie about your memory. I'm sorry, Sylvia. That's okay. Let's head on. There's a lot I want to show you. This takes me back. Your parents used to joke that once Julian or Jordan would start dating, they have to get more chairs here. Those were good times. Do you remember anything about those times? Compliment? You were so beautiful back then too. You don't mean that. Huh? I was beautiful back then, and you were quick to note that. I was plainly rather inelegant. You told me as much. I did? Why did I say that? Because you were a melodramatic ass. Oh. You were always such a melodramatic ass. You just grew a brain to mouth filter along the way. Okay, I did not expect to hear that. I may or may not have reserved the exclusive right to call you that. After all, you are my melodramatic. Come on, let's head to the swings. Please don't lie to me again. Okay, I'm sorry. Oops. Wow, it's like it used to be. I should stop lying to her. Honestly. I was half expecting it to have been replaced. All four of us, you, me, Julian, and Jordan, used this a lot growing up. It was so much fun. Even when you grew too old to play with us kids, since Jordan always convinced you to come push the swing. I bet he bribed me with whatever allowance he had. I wouldn't put it past him to do that. He really loved you, you know? Even more than he ever let on. Same with Julian, even if he never said it. You meant the world to them. The clench of your stomach tells you that you don't want to think about your brothers. You don't remember what happened to them, but thinking about them fills your gut with emotions you don't want to deal with. Not now. Maybe not ever. You don't remember, do you? No, not really. Aside from a bad feeling in my gut, are they dead? Yes. They died long before you did. Never got the details. You never told what exactly happened, but it seemed that things turned out to be really bad out there. You don't remember anything, but your gut is telling you that things hit the fan back then. You don't want to think about it, even without dying and being reborn. You had enough of death. Have you recovered any memories? You shake your head. Well, let's finish the tour anyway. Even if you don't remember anything today, all this might stir something and you'll recover memories later on. At least that's what I hope will happen. Wow, still just like it used to be. I didn't expect Raymond to have developed a green thumb of any sort. Raymond? Yeah, he's been taking care of this place ever since he retired. Said he wanted some peace and quiet after a long, hectic life he's led so far. Who was he again? He was our doctor, the one who taught me medicine back in the day. Although he certainly has his way with hatchets too. Never get between Raymond and his hatchet. I'll keep that in mind. So who owns this place? I inherited it when you died. Although I've had friends and family keep the place in order, I didn't want to return here after the paperwork was done, so I delegated the work to people I trust. Those who wanted to stay here took turns. Then Raymond retired and I asked if he wanted to move in here to have something to do with his newfound free time, and he said yes, especially since I didn't ask for rent. I haven't seen him here though. Is he not here? Not today. He's out visiting family. He also figured that it'd be best to give us some privacy, especially since I haven't been here in such a long time either. Is something wrong? I'm just frustrated. I hope that you recover at least a little bit of your memories. We spent so much time here growing up. Jack, you were my partner in your previous life. I loved you so much. And you died in my arms. Sylvia turned away from you. Her body trembled and you could hear her voice shake from the tears. There was nothing I could do except smile for you since you asked me to say whatever I needed to say before you were gone forever. And I'm not entirely sure about what happened after you passed away right there and then on that battlefield. What? What the others told, they said that I snapped it some way. And after it was all over, I got a PTSD diagnosis and sick time and whatnot. All I remember is that it hurt so much. I thought you were gone forever and I acted accordingly. Moved out of the quarters because I couldn't stand being there alone. Took over your old quarters, which you'd been using as a storage space. You knew how I turned out. I don't know how I made it, aside from everyone's immense support and all the counseling. Never even thought of having another partner, not after everything we went through together. No one could ever measure up to you, you know? And then you suddenly came back to life. You just reappeared into our world without a memory. But it was still you, Jack. A partner whom I thought I lost for good. I remember that. You almost crushed me with that bear hug. Sylvia lets out a broken laugh. You are almost certain that she is either on the verge of tears or already crying. I was convinced that if I let go of you, you'd disappear again. That I'd be alone again in this world, even then I was surrounded by people I'd worked with for most of my life. And when you didn't disappear, it was the happiest day of my life. I got my partner back somehow. Love of my life. My other half. The one I miss more than anyone else ever. But by the will of powers that govern over life and death, you return to life. And I'm still happy that you're with me again. Don't get me wrong. But there's so much we experienced together that you don't remember, and it hurts a lot too. And you won't remember anything no matter how hard I try. It feels like I'm losing you all over again. It's not fair. Sylvia turns to the sky. It's not fair, you hear? Sylvia breaks into tears. You look for words that might appease her. You need to get her to calm down somehow. Yeah, last one. How can I believe you after you lied about recovered memories earlier? Look for an answer. Unfortunately, she gives you the time you need to find one, while she apparently forces herself to stop crying. I'm sorry I lied. I know that this is important to you and I wanted to give you hope that I could recover some memories. I didn't expect it to backfire like that. Sylvia wipes her tears and turns to face you. Don't do that. Lies never work out in the end. If I can't trust you that you're telling the truth, you won't get anywhere with this. Do you understand that? You nod. I'm sorry, I meant well. I swear I did. I believe you. And you did mention that you had a gut feeling about what happened to your brothers. I guess that's something, right? You smile. Progress. Yeah, it is something. Not much, but it's better than nothing. I thought so too. Let's continue. The greenhouse is next. Okay, we're past that. Their parents used to grow vegetables here. You'd be surprised by just how much we were able to output in 1 year with just one greenhouse like that. If I didn't know any better, I think your father was a magician in a gardener's disguise. But he was simply that good. Well, was he simply that good? Yeah, he was a professional, after all. Must have come in handy. It did, believe me. Is Raymond continuing their work? Yeah, or he's having someone else do it for him. I didn't follow what's been going on here aside from things I had to know about as the owner. I see. I'm sorry about the outburst earlier. Should have kept my cool better. And I guess I've been fixating on helping you recover your memories too much. I should have focused more on being grateful that you're here with me again. Memories and no memories. It's okay. I can only imagine how hard all of this has been for you. Thank you, Jack. I'm glad that you still have that golden heart of yours. Even though we haven't gotten much progress today, I'm grateful for what we have. We just need to keep going. Do you have more to show me? I think we could head back to the house to rest a while before heading out. What do you say? Sounds good to me. Let's go then. This way, please. Okay. Sometime later, you leave your childhood home. There's a lot to unpack and you know that you're going to need some time to mull over everything you have seen and heard today. You stop at the bridge. Sylvia leans against the railing, just as you to do the same. You're obliged to look over the river, flowing underneath. What a day, huh? Yep, what a day. How do you feel? Pretty fine. Got a lot to think about though. You? Same. Revisiting this place with you, reminiscing everything. I think I needed all this. Even the breakdown I had. It's a reminder that I should be grateful for what I have, or already have, even though I very much still do want you to recover your memories. I want you to remember what we went through together, no matter what it takes. There's so much I want to share with you again. A lot of things I want to experience with you again. I want to remember it all too. Let's keep working on it together, shall we? Absolutely. There's nothing in this universe that's going to stop us from achieving that. Leave the bridge and head back to your current home. Work toward recovering memories has only begun, but you are feeling hopeful. With Sylvia, who has survived so much by your side, recovering your memories is going to be a success, no matter how much time and effort it will take. You are certain of that night. You lie down by your partner's side and look into her loving eyes. Someday you will remember how I felt to hear her say, "I love you," for the first time ever and more. Cannot wait for that day. Aw, okay, well, that is it. Down Memory Lane. So, this game is really nice, you know. It definitely makes you think about how, like, precious memories are and just how precious those times are you spend with your loved ones, and how, you know, one minute someone can be here, next minute they can be gone. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this game, you know, this video, I would say. Of course, if you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you want to play this for yourself, it's up to you. I will link everything below. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.